Welcome to all in the microprocessor lecture. And in today's lecture we will discuss about the some introduction of the architecture, pin diagram and the control register of the one of the important IC, which is called the 8255 IC. So, 8255 is the general purpose programmable device which is used for data transfer between the processor and the interfacing devices. That means input as well as the output devices. 8255 is the programmable IC which can be behave as a input port as well as the output port, and in the bidirectional mode also. Means it can behave work as the input as well as the output at the same time. So in the 8255 is a 40 pin IC, 40 pin IC, and it has the three programmable input output ports, the names as port A, port B and the port C. All the ports are 8-bit longs, so the 3 into 8, that means 24. So 24 ICs, 24 pins are reserved for the input and the output mode. But at the time, port A, port B and port C, these are the independently programmable, and the port A can be as a input and output as well as the port B can be input and the output, but the mode selection is the important for this programming. In the mode selection, all the interfacing devices like 8259, 8253, 8237 or the which was called 8255, all the interfacing devices has some control register which decides the operation of the interfacing devices to work with the microprocessor. 8255 IC के अंदर हम उसकी फंक्शनिंग को कंट्रोल करने के लिए एक कंट्रोल रजिस्टर होता है 8255 के अंदर, एंड द साइज ऑफ द कंट्रोल रजिस्टर इज 8-bit लॉन्ग. जो साइज होगा कंट्रोल रजिस्टर का वो 8-bit का होगा. सो द 8255 IC हैज़ द 3 कंट्रोल रजिस्टर्स and ports, port A, port B, port C, and as well as the one control register which decides the programming of the 8255. Okay, and these ports can be worked in the different modes. There are 2 types of the modes, and the selection of the mode is also done by the control word register. Okay, so in the mode of the 8255 there are 2 types of the mode. One is the IO modes. IO modes represents the input and the output mode, which is also can be categorized in the 3 ways: mode 0, mode 1 and the mode 2. And the mode selection in the IO mode is represents by the control word register. Okay, and in the BSR mode, in the IO mode, I'm forgetting to discuss about the IO mode. In the IO mode, port A, port B and port C are programmed as the input port and as well as the output port. Okay, so in the mode 0, all the 3 ports, port A, port B and port C, are can be worked as the simple input mode, simple input port and as well as the simple output port. Okay, all the 3 ports can be worked in the simple input port and the simple output port. If port A is assumed as an input port and port B and port C can be worked as the output port, then we can program the control register to work the port A as the input port and the port B and port C as the output port with the help of the control word register, which will be discussed later. Okay, in the bit set reset mode, BSR mode, any of the bit of the port C, any of the bit of the port C can be set and the reset at a one time. Okay, and the function of this bit set reset mode is also controlled by the control word register. Okay, we will discuss about it later. So further move to the introduction of the 8255. So the programmable peripheral interface IC 8255 is a 40 pin IC, and it has three distinct mode of the operation, which is the mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2. Okay, and it has the three ports. These three ports are the 8-bit longs. Okay, and it is divided into the two groups, group A and the group B. In the group discussion, group A, we will use the port A, all the 4 bits of the port A, all the 8 bits of the port A, plus the port C is divided into the two parts. The port C is divided into the two parts, PC upper and the PC lower. Okay, so upper 4 bit of the port C is grouped with the port A and make the group A. Okay, so in the group A we have the all the 8 bits of the port A and as well as the 4 upper bits of the port C. Port C upper, port C upper. So in the second group, group B, in the second group, group B, we have all the 8 bits of the port C, plus we have the PC lower. PC lower, that means the PC4 to PC3, PC0 to PC3. PC0 to PC3 are the PC lower, and these 4 pins are used with the port B to make the group B. Okay, so in the control word register we can program our 8255 in the any of the mode according to the ones and zeros present in the appropriate positions of the control word register. Okay, so it is a 40 pin IC. So 40 pin IC is divided into the following manner. The 8 pins of the port A, 8 pins of the port B, and the 4 and 4. These are the divided into the two parts, PC lower and the PC upper. So there is a 28 pins of the, there is 24 pins of the ports. Okay, and to interface with the microprocessor, the 8255 can communicate with the microprocessor with the help of the data lines. These are the D0 to D7, which is the further the 8-bit long. So there is a 32 bits. So 32 bits now further for the given to the power supply of the 8255, we use the two pins, which is VCC and the ground. VCC and the ground. So there is total 34 pins. So the control signals, the 6 control signals are used. The 6 control signals are used to select the IC, which is active low chip select, and A0 and A1, which is the lower 2 bits of the address lines of the 8085, which provides the address of the ports as well as the control word register. Okay, which we will discuss in later. So these 6 control signals, 2 are the read and write. Okay, chip select, read, write, A0, A1. These are the control signals which is used. So here we will discuss the 6th control signal is the reset. Okay, which clears the content of the control word register. Okay, after the reset, the programmable IC 8255 can be reprogrammed further. So in the IC, it is a 40 pin IC, which is in dual in package case. Dual in package, that means all the IC has the pins in the only 2 sides, which start from the left of the top of the side, pin number 1, okay. So the top of the side is the pin number 1 and the top of the right side is pin number 40, so which is decreasing from the left top to the bottom of the left top, left side, and from the bottom of the right side to the top of the right side. Okay, this packaging is called the dual inline package, dual inline package, DIP in short. So here we have discussed there is a 8 pins of the port A. So the pin number 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 37, 38, 39 and 40. These pins are used for the port A, and the pin number 17 to pin number 10. Pin number 17 to pin number 10, which is divided into the some in this manner. Pin number 40 is the PC0, and pin number 15 is the PC1, and then PC2 and then PC3. Okay, and in the reverse order, the pin number 13 is the PC4, pin number 12 is the PC5, pin number 11 is the PC6, and the pin number 10 is the PC7. The A1 and N0 is used to address the any of the ports, port 0, port A, port B and the port C, and as well as the control word register. So there is a 4 register, so we need only 2 bits to address these ports. So if the A0 and A1 are the 00, then the port A is selected. If the 01, then the port B is selected, and the 10 port C is selected, and for the 11 the control word register of the 8255 is selected. Okay, and to select the chip 8255, to select the chip 8255, we have to apply the active low control signal at the pin number 6, which is CS bar, chip select bar, which is active low input control signals, which enables the 8255 to work properly. Okay, and for the read and write control operation, we have the two certain different control signals at the pin number 5 and the pin number 36, which is the read bar and the write bar. If the microprocessor wants to read the data, if the microprocessor wants to read the data from the 8255, okay, then the microprocessor apply the read bar control signal, which is active low. Okay, then the signal apply at the 8255 at the pin number 5 is active low, and if the microprocessor want to write the data या फिर send the data to the any of the IO device, then the microprocessor apply the write bar control logic, write bar control logic, which is active low at the pin number 36. Okay, and if microprocessor wants to change the modes of the functioning of the 8255, which is programmed, and microprocessor want to reprogram the 8255, then first of all it is reset by applying the active high control signal at the pin number 35. Then the content of the control word register and all the ports will be clear. Okay, so the pin number 37, pin number 34 to 27 are used for the data lines, and these data lines are connected to the microprocessor directly. Okay, and the port 0 is start from the pin number 18 to pin number 25 in this manner according to this. So the PB0, PB1 and PB2 are at the pin number 18, 19 and 20, and the PB3, PB4, PB5, PB6 and PB7 are from the 21 to 25. Okay, and the ground and the VCC to supply the power of the 8255, we apply the ground signal at the pin number 7 and the VCC signal at the pin number 26. Okay, this is the pin diagram of the 8255. So in the 8255 we have the 3 ports, port A, port B and the port C. These are the 8-bit ports, and we have further studied that the port C is divided into the 2 parts, PC upper and the PC lower. PC upper is associated with the port A, which form the group A, and the PC lower is along with the port B may form the group B. Okay, so we will discuss is further in the control word register for the IO mode selection. Okay, so the ports can be configured. These ports can be configured as the input or the output by the software. Okay, by the software, by the some data pattern, 8-bit pattern, has the control bus register. According to this, these ports can be selected as the input port and the output port. Port has output latch buffer, okay, and the input buffer. So the port has output latch buffer and the input buffer, which is used to store the data for the temporary, because the IO devices have very low speed, so which is not perfectly matched with the 8085 speed. So we have to need to store some data, so to store the data for the some while, so we use the latch between the microprocessor to the IO device. If microprocessor send the data to the output device, then the data should be latched for a while, till then the output device is ready to read the data, okay. And the speed of the microprocessor is very high, so there is no need to latch if the any output device, input device send the data to the microprocessor, because microprocessor is always available to receive the data, so there is no need of the latch. So we will use only the input buffer at the in the 8255 IC. So the port A can be programmed by mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2. So we have discussed that there is a 2 operating mode, IO mode and the BSR mode, and the IO mode is further divided into the 3 ports, mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2. So the port A can be programmed by the mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2, but the port B can be programmed by mode 0 and the mode 1 only, okay. And port C can be programmed in the mode 0 only, okay. If in the mode 1, this port C provides the handshake signals. This port C provides the handshake signals for the port A and the port B, okay. And in the mode 2, the 6 pins of the port C, provides the handshake signals for the port A, okay. So here again we have discussed these pins: CS bar, read bar, write bar, A0 and A1. So now here this is the block diagram of the 8255. In this diagram, the 8255 architecture is divided into the 2 parts, okay. One is the group A and second is the group B, okay. First one is group A and the second one is group B. This group A has the 8 bits of the port A and as well as the upper 4 bits of the port C, and the lower group B has the lower 4 bits of the port C and the total 8 bits of the port B, okay. Then these are the bidirectional ports. You have seen here double-sided arrows represent these ports are the bidirectional ports, okay. So to control these 2 groups, group A and the group B, we have differently 2 control sections. One section for the group A control and the second one section is the group B control, okay. Group A section control provides all the controlling signals to the group A, and there is a 2 components in the group A. First one is the upper port A and the upper 4 bits of the port B. So there is a 2 lines, the lower line and the upper line. This upper line comes to the group A and the lower line comes to the group port C upper, which controls the group A. So to control the group B, the group B section control provides the control signals to the lower 4 bits of the port C and as well as the total 8 bits of the port B. Okay, so these are the data lines. These are the data lines which is directly connected to the microprocessor 8085 or the 8086 to interface the devices. This is data buffer is used. Data buffer is used. Data buffer nothing is only a tri-state switch which is turned on and off according to the read and write control signals. Okay, read and write control signals. This all the circuitry, all the architecture will work only and only if the chip select bar signal, which is this, is active low. Okay, if the CS bar signal equals to 0, all these circuitry are enabled and only works. Okay, and if the CS bar is 1, then all the circuitry will not work. Okay, so to enable the 8255 IC chip, we have to make slow the chip select. Okay, so now here to select the port, the A0, A1 are used to select the ports of the 8255 and as well as the control word register of the 8255. Okay, so here is some table. Here is some table which is used to select the port. Okay, so in this table, if the A0 and A1, are the 00, then we will discuss about the port A, and if the A0 and A1 are the 01, then we will discuss about the port B, and for the 10 we will discuss about the port C. Okay, and if both the A0 and A1 are the 11, then we will discuss about the control word register. Okay, so here again we have chip select. This in the table all the time this CS bar is 0, that means our 8255 IC is enabled all the time. Okay, so the read bar, in the read bar mode, all the port A, port B and port C are the input ports. Okay, and in the case of the 000, here write bar is 000 in the second column, all the port A, port B, port C are the output port. Okay, so there is two groups, group A and group B. Group A has the port A, all the bits of the port A and the PC upper, PC7 to PC4, and the group B sends the control signal to the port B and the port C, which is PC lower, PC3 to PC0. So this is the control word register. This is the control word register of the 8255. It is very important, and there is some numerical questions also asked in this. So here the control word register of the 8255 is the 8-bit long, start from the D0 to D7, and the D7 bit decides the mode of the operation. Okay, if the D7 bit is 1, then all the 8255 works in the IO mode. Okay, in the IO mode operation. IO mode operation is also further divided into the mode 0, mode 1, mode 2, and we will discuss about later. And if the D7 bit is 0, this all the 8255 work in the bit set reset mode. Okay, all the 8255 will work in the bit set reset mode. In the bit set reset mode, the PC bit, that means the 8 bits of the port C, can be reset and the set. Reset means it may be a 0, and the set means it can be make a 1, but 1 bit at a time. So in this case, if the IO mode is selected, yani ki the D7 bit is 1, then how the remaining bits are defined? So the D6 and the D5, these two bits are used to select the mode selection for the group A, mode selection for the group A. And the group A can be work in the mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2. So for this mode selection, if the D5 and the D6 bits are the 0 0, then the group A selected in the mode 0. That means at the port A is selected as in the mode 0, and if the D6 and D5 bit are the 0 1, then the group A is work in the mode 1, and if the D6 and D5 bits are the 1x, 1 don't care, then the group A can be work in the mode 2. And the D4 bit are used for the and the D4 bit are used for the port A control. It can be work as the input port if the D4 bit is 1, and it can be work as the output port if the D4 bit are 0. D3 bit are used for the PC upper level to control the PC upper. If the D3 bit is 1, then port C upper can be work as the input port, and if D3 is the 0, then the port 3 PC upper can be work as the output port. Okay, and then D2, D1 and D0, D2, D1 and D0 bits of the control word register are used to control the group B of the 8255. So here the port group B can be work in the mode 1 and mode 0 only. So there is only a need of 1 bit to select the mode of the group B. So here the D2 bit is used for the mode selection of the group B. Okay, only a D2 bit is used for the mode selection of the group B. If the D2 bit is 0, then the group B can be work in the mode 0. If the D2 bit is 1, then group B can be work in the mode 1. Okay, so to work as the port B input port or as the output port, the D1 bit is chosen according to the selection of the port B as the input port or the output port, 1 for the input port and 0 for the output port. If we want to make the port B as the input port, so we have to make the D1 bit of the control word register is equal to 1, and if we want to the port B as the output port, then we should be make 0 at the D1 bit of the control word register. And here is the last, the D0 bit is used for the port C lower, and if the D0 bit is 1, then port C lower can be behave as the input port, and the D0 bit is 0, then the port C lower can be work as the output port. So these are the control word register, which is very very important, and which will be asked in the numericals also. Then we will discuss about the bit set reset mode. In this bit set reset mode, here this is the bit set reset mode. If the D7 bit is 0, if the D7 bit is 0, then the 8255 comes under the bit set reset mode. Okay, bit set reset mode. In the bit set reset mode, these D6, D5 and the D4 bits are don't care, which don't care, that means it can be not used. And the D3, D2 and D1, are used to select the only one bit of the port C. Okay, so if the D3, D2 and D1 are the 0 0 0, then the bit 0 of the port C, that means PC0 is selected. And if the D4, D3, D2, D1 are the 0 0 1, then the PC1 first bit of the port C is selected, and so on up to 111. That means the PC7 is selected. Okay, and this bit, the selected bit according to the position of the D2 D1 D3 D2 D1 pin of the PC 0 to PC7 will be selected, and according to the D0 this bit can be set and reset. Okay, if the D0 bit of the control word register is 1, then the selected bit of the PC will be set, and if the D0 is 0, then the selected bit of the PC bit are the reset. So these are the two modes of the 8255, and further we will move to the IO device IO mode of the 8255 in the next lecture. So today we have discussed about the some architecture and the pin diagram and the some introduction of the modes of the 8255. So thank you for listening. Thank you very much.